India explores all options to bring Kulbhushan Jadhav back. Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif says Jadhav has right to appeal in 60 days. Amnesty International condemns Pakistan's action as going against established norms of jurisprudence. Budget session of Parliament to conclude today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails this session as a winner. Lok Sabha passes HIV and AIDS bill after Rajya Sabha's nod. 14 bills passed in Rajya Sabha while Lok Sabha clears 22 bills. Members of Parliament belonging to other backward classes meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Parliament House. This meeting comes in the backdrop of the passage of a bill giving constitutional status to the National Commission for Backward Classes in Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha has referred the bill to a select committee. The MPs expressed their gratitude to Prime Minister for passage of OBC bill in Lok Sabha. Adityanath Yogi put social welfare in Uttar Pradesh in top gear. Widow pension to be increased to 1,000 rupees. Social security net for poor, elderly and the handicapped also hiked. Social welfare board to look after problems of poor from general category to be set up. Decision taken after a midnight presentation by the welfare department. UPCM promises 18 hours of electricity in rural areas and 24 hours in all the district headquarters. In Odisha, one Maoist has been killed in exchange of fire between security forces and ultras in the Lakshmipur block in Korakput district. The encounter took place during a search operation near the Koraput-Rayagad border. Combing operations are still underway. Bypolls are being held in Kerala's Malappuram and Sikkim's Upper Burthuk constituencies today. In Kerala, the bypoll for the Lok Sabha seat was necessitated following the death of Malappuram's MP E. Ahmad. Results for the Malappuram polls will be declared on the 17th of April. Bypoll is also being held in Upper Burthuk of Sikkim Assembly constituency. 7 candidates are in the poll fray. 16 polling stations have been set up in the constituency. The result of today's bypoll will be announced on 15th of April. Election Commission has ordered fresh elections in 38 polling booths in Srinagar Lok Sabha seat. The bypolls which were held on Sunday was marred by violent protests with a voter turnout of just 7.14%. The repolling will be held tomorrow in booths located in Budgam district. Speaking on the EVM tampering row, Congress leader Veerappa Moily said that technology needs to be updated from time to time, for which a high-power committee should be constituted. He added that there is no question of going manually as it is not a progressive step. In a bid to take agitating Madheshi parties on board before May 14th local elections, Nepal government has presented a new constitutional amendment bill. Madheshi leaders are demanding more representation and redemarcation of provincial boundaries ahead of local polls. Lieutenant Governor Kiran Bedi lashes out at Chief Secretary of the Puducherry and she blamed the government for not clearing pending files. According to her, since June last year, 43 files sent for report are pending with the Chief Secretary, and any report required by the Lieutenant Governor needs to be responded to within a stipulated time frame. She tweeted this morning, "People of Puducherry need to know what kind of a Chief Secretary stultifies administration. This exposure is based on records, now with MHA and PMO India." Former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda today met Union Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh. Deve Gowda apprised the minister about the condition of farmers in Karnataka and requested him to send a central team to assess the ground situation. Union Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh has assured the state of all help. Congress leader and former Union Minister Akhilesh Das Gupta passed away after suffering a heart attack. Akhilesh Das has been Minister of State for Steel in UPA 1, served as a mayor of Lucknow and held many posts in Congress for nearly 2 decades. Akhilesh was the son of former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Banarasi Das. PM Modi has expressed condolences over his demise. UN Security Council to vote on Syria draft resolution seeking cooperation from the country in an investigation into the suspected chemical attack in Idlib. US continues its tough talk on Russia's role in the attack even as Secretary of State lands in Moscow. Russian President Vladimir Putin has called the US airstrikes on Syrian airbase a violation of international law. UNSC will vote tomorrow to close a 13-year-long peacekeeping mission in Haiti this year and replace it with a smaller police operation. The closure of the $346 million mission comes as the US looks to cut its funding to UN peacekeeping. Washington is the largest contributor, paying 28.5% of the total budget. In Davis Cup, India will take on Canada away from home in the World Group Playoff to be played in September. Earlier, India beat Uzbekistan convincingly 4-1 in Bengaluru in the Asian Oceania Zone Round 2 matchup.